How we're going to be doing lymphatic drainage of the face. We're going to separate our face, divide our face in 3 parts. From the jawbone to the mid-lip, from mid-lip to mid-eye, and from mid-eye to the forehead by the hairline. And we're going to work in those 3 sections. Now, if your face does not hold a lot of fluid, please do the technique only once. If your face holds a lot of fluid, do the technique twice. We're going to do it once and then repeat it again. Something I want to emphasize in here. Even if your face holds a lot of fluid, please don't do it more than 2 times. And this is why. The fluid in your face, although creates the pockets, it also gives smoother appearance to your skin. It fills up the skin from inside. If you're going to over drain your face, yes, the fluid is going to start flushing downwards, but skin itself is going to look like it has more lines. And that's not going to be appearance you will appreciate. So lymphatic drainage, even when you have a lot of fluid in your face, has to be done slowly. You can do it every day, for example, but only 1 pass. Or you can do every other day and do 2 passes. By passing, I mean cover the whole face. This is 1 pass. And then repeat it again. That's going to be the other pass. But do not do it more than twice, because instead of looking better and more youthful, for a while you're actually going to look a bit worse if you're going to flash a lot. Your skin has to adjust to reduction of the fluid, for reduction of those pockets. Speaking of reduction of the fluid, a lot of people say, and you may hear it somewhere, that massage can cause lines and wrinkles and you cannot stretch your face. It's, for most part, it's not true, because we are going to use longer lines in the system to massage our face. But if something is in your face in a prolonged period of time and doesn't use, Langer's lines are special lines, the way collagen tissues, fibers actually are placed in our face. On everybody it's the same. There is a certain structure that on face with a collagen fiber. So when we work with that structure, we can never stretch the face. But if something is staying in your face in a prolonged time, I'm talking about fluid right now, and pushes the skin without obeying Langer's lines, so in a spherical way, for a very long time. Think about pregnancy. Once you reduce it, skin contracts and forms wrinkles. So if something is in a face for a very long time and you quickly reduce it, skin does not adjust to it, and you actually see more wrinkles. So what we need to do, we need to work very gradually, we need to work very carefully, and as I said before, if you store a lot of fluid in your face, you're going to do twice, you're going to cover your face with pumping lymphatic fluid out, and if you don't, then 1 time it could be quite sufficient. By 1 time, I mean once a day, once you're going to cover face. And without further ado, we're going to go straight ahead and start practicing lymphatic drainage technique on our face. As we said before, every time we drain lymph, every time we're going from bottom up. Lymph drains very slowly, so if you drained your clavicle yesterday, it's still draining in there. Don't worry, you can go straight ahead on the face, right? So you did this yesterday, and if today you're going to do face, this is quite open for you to flush the fluid. But if you want to do lymphatic fluid drainage on the face and you haven't done clavicle for about a week, I would encourage you to combine clavicle technique and face technique in the same setting. So you could open the passages in here, space for fluid to fall down, right down from your face into the clavicle and then into your body. And with kidneys, you're going to separate it. So let's bring the shoulders up and down. We're going to sit as straight as we possibly can. You can up, back, sit straight. Bring your spine up. Let's inhale and down. And start lymphatic drainage of the face. We're going to start right in the middle of a jawbone, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to place our fingers pretty close together. We're going to press, slide lightly, press, slide lightly, press, lightly slide, press, lightly slide, and we are going to cover the whole jawbone. Press, lightly slide. Look what I'm doing now. I'm going in overlapping motion. Bring one hand, then the other, right in front in the jawline. Press, slide, press, slide. I don't unattach my hands. I'm just sliding out. On my face right now, I have a quite sufficient amount of moisturizer. It's very easy for me to slide on my skin. You might feel that you want to have some moisturizer, and in some cases you want a little bit of oil on your fingertips so you could comfortably slide outwards. I'm coming right underneath my lower lip. Press, slide. You can use 2 fingers or you can use 3 fingers. Outwards. How many passages you will have to do in here? I'm not going to be able to tell you because everybody's jawbone size is different. So you make sure you cover in overlapping layers until you come to the ear. Then you go 1, 2, press, slide. You go to the ear, very, very light motion. Underneath, sideways, press, slide. Then from 2 sides of my mouth, I press and slide outwards. Look what happens when I came to the ear. I'm going to go down, press, down, press, down. We did it before. We came to the clavicle, and what I'm doing, I'm bringing my hands back and forward. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my mid-lip to mid-eye. I usually don't press on my cheekbones. I kind of want to have some fluid in there. I press underneath. Press, slide, and you go outwards. Overlapping motions. I'm underneath my cheekbones. Overlapping motion. It's a very pleasurable move. As I told you, if you feel that you need to have some oil, that's fine. My skin is very well hydrated, and that's why I can slide easily. I'm coming underneath again, outwards. Then I'm starting not exactly on the jawbone, but slightly outwards. Press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press, slide. A little higher. I'm gonna come to the middle of my eye. Outwards, 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 outwards. Look what I'm doing now. I go a little bit down, like a 1/4 inch, and press. Press like 1/4 inch down. Press, press. Keep going down to the clavicle. And as I came to the clavicle, I'm gonna go back and forward. Now I'm gonna do exact same thing on my forehead. 1, 2. Press, slide. Press, slide, and I'm gonna cover the whole forehead. You know, we do store lymphatic fluid in the forehead. A lot of people store a lot of lymphatic fluid in the forehead, but when you're flushing, it's good to flush whole face. As I told you, if your face doesn't store a lot of fluid, please do it only once. But if face stores a lot of fluid, repeat this exact thing 2 times in one setting. Going outwards, up again. It's a very pleasurable move. I came to the side. Again, forehead, everybody has different size. As you see, I have quite a large one. So as much as the space you have, then press, slide. 1/4 inch, slow. Breathe, go down, cover your whole face, go down, slide on the neck, coming to the clavicle, down and back and forward. So the movement goes as press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press. I want you to see exactly how I use it. So you press and slide. I don't want to touch at all. Press, slide, press, I slide on the skin. When I slide after pressure, I release the pressure but maintain the connection. So you're going to press, you're going to release the pressure but you're going to maintain connection. Press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press. You're going to come till the end of the bone, down, press, down 1/4 inch, light hand throughout, back and forward. And now we're going to do lymphatic drainage all together. We're going to cover whole face, so you could repeat it with me. What should we remember with lymphatic drainage of the face? We should have a light hand. This is the most important thing, and we try not to unattach, and light hand, slow movement, very pleasurable movement. Breathe deeply. It's very light on your hands, it's very light on your body, and yet it's extremely effective for the flow. The more slowly, calmly you're going to do it, the deeper you're going to breathe, the better effect of lymphatic drainage is going to be, because as you remember, lymphatic flow is also encouraged with your breath. I will repeat what encourages lymphatic flow: breath, sweating, and movement. So when you breathe deeply, you encouraging lymphatic flow, you work from your parasympathetic nervous system, and you literally rejuvenating your entire entity. And of course, it's going to show up on your face. So let's do the whole thing together as one solid continuous exercise. So once again, outwards, press, slide. Start with the jawbone. We always start with the low parts, then we moving to the upper parts. Remember, lymph moves slowly. So if you yesterday encouraged the flow of the clavicle and underneath the mandible, then you're very good today. You can do your face. Lymphatic drainage always comes as a first movement on the face before any other manipulation, because we don't want to move the lymph. We want to be able to flow and manipulate the lymph. Mid, lip, second, we stay underneath of our cheekbones. Very pleasurable. Please deeply enjoy yourselves. Look, I'm on the side. I don't want to touch my cheekbones. The eyes, we're going to drain separately. Right now, we're just outside of the eye. Eyes, we're going to drain separately in very particular way. Slide down. Press, 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 press. Come down. I'm at the clavicle, back, forward. We're starting mid-eyes, outwards. Out, out, out. Now we're going to come in the middle and start working outwards. On the face, we always work down, up, trajectory of work on the face, and always trajectory is outwards. We're never working into the middle of the face. We always work outwards. Press, slide, Big forehead, as I told you, it will take time on me. You want to cover everything outwards, very light motion. Press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press, slide, press. Neck, press, slide. Never engage your thyroid. Stay away from your thyroid. Came through clavicle and forward. Let's bring shoulders up, back and down. Take a deep breath. Again, up, back and down.